Hello friends of the Northern Entertainment and welcome to another episode of SimAirport, the Tycoon game. Yeah, I guess Tycoon, SimAirport, Tycoon, whatever you want to call it. You are in charge of this little airport. You build it up. Well, at least on this one it is a little airport, and as you can see our airport has grown. Welcome everybody and happy... When am I releasing this? Wednesday probably, hopefully, otherwise I just made a complete idiot out of myself. But anyways, so on April 1st the beta branch went into the public branch, so now I am going to read you quickly the patch notes, which is reduced passenger buildup, swarming in some cases, zone boundaries, fixed the UI bug on schedule editor when having a large number of gates. Not only a large number of gates, there was the bug happened even on a small number of gates, where all of a sudden flights would show up behind each other and you start missing flights and whatnot. That shouldn't be and won't happen anymore. Adjusted agent position for using several kitchen retail objects. Kitchens and cafes are activated now. Pending construction. Prep cards no longer usable until finished construction. Fixed a bug, sorry. That could cause excessive garbage buildup due to an agent pooling issue. Fixed several issues with garbage pickups and stuck garbage trucks, which this truck here is still stuck and will always be stuck because it's in the safe game. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. Until this airport is done, this truck is a part of the interior or of the external decorations, I guess. Fixed the class of bugs resulting in stuck packs and staff when objects they started using are destroyed. Fixed an issue with placing walls where doors had been. Fixed an issue that could rarely result in queues becoming stuck. Fixed an issue that caused workmen tasks to get stuck after firing the workmen. Several save and load fixes, minor performance improvements. Fixed an issue with placing dumpsters and door zones. Fixed the bug with retail cash register showing kitchen as no inventory when there should be no assigned. Sorry, kitchens may need to be reassigned, which is not the case because you can see it still works. Janitors will now assist with loading garbage into garbage trucks. Adds a handful of new flooring tiles and visual styles. Objects can now be sorted by outdoors and indoors. New cafe chairs and tables. So you can do here the olden style, or here my next cafe is going to be a little bit of a newer one. Floor tiles, quite a few new ones as you can see, and you can again here go floors or just tools. So, but that might be actually, that is beta branch I think. And adds basic planning mode with drawing tools. That would be here, as you probably seen last episode, because I used that already excessively there. So how's our airport doing, you might ask? Well, you see what our current daily interest is. We took the maximum loan out. The maximum loan was taken out to make the hangar become reality, as well as the garbage. Yeah, right. The garbage conveyor system, no, the baggage conveyor system with the carousels, and of course the integration here of the ticketing desks. And with that in place, we can speed this up here, and we should see a significant improvement in terms of customer satisfaction, as well as problems when planes come and planes on time leaving. We are probably getting into the large gate here this episode, at least I hope so. I am going to speed this up to ×5 just to see how much money we can make in a day. So there is the -8, and let's see how our baggage claim works, if it works. They are waiting. And there comes the first bag. Oh, well, that was just one bag. But I guess, yeah, there we go. There was also a bug fix, and I kind of skipped that. That was in the beta release notes, or beta branch release notes, that they will no longer, or the need goes slow, or is decreasing slower, so they don't miss their flights because they had a coffee for too long. And there's still some that are arguing around. Mostly of those is because they can't use the bathroom and so on. I don't really have anybody missing their flights anymore lately, because as you see here, it is a little bit smoother. I would like that they go, and I might do that eventually. We're gonna make a second exit here so they can go straight down and don't have to snake their way out here. But this is all stuff that comes somewhere down the line. As you can see, in that short period of time, we went already up to 14,000, which of course went now down again. But that said, we are going to, as they are having those here. 11, 14, 19. It should be okay. There, so this is how we extend this. And yes, we might go into negative. Whoa, 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 whoa. There is something. Okay, what's going on here? They are getting stuck at my scanners now. That is not cool. That is not cool. We might actually have to add 2 more scanners. What in the world was that all about? Huh. You see, usually they should go through there at the same rate as they pass the security, so the queue should be lining up here. Now, of course, because we have 4 desks, there might be some line-up happening, but this seems to be excessive. Okay, well, we have to do something about that. We're gonna extend the security zone here a little bit more. And we're gonna put 2 more body scanners in. Actually, no, we're gonna wait with this until night when we don't have flights going. Huh, that's interesting. Okay, well, this one can be dismantled and we just move that a little bit. I don't think it's really that crazy of a big deal anyway, whether that's there or not. And I wanted to get into there. I wanted to get into, okay, we just paid our okay, now we have to slow down here. We dismantle the scanner and we build a new one, and we built 2 new scanners. But the one thing I wanted to start using here for you guys too is the heat map. And the heat map is basically, this is secure areas, which this one obviously is not secure. This all is secure. The environmental heat map is, this here creates heat. And heat is good in that case. It makes it for a hot place, for an interesting place. And the info heat map, well, as you can see, the info heat map is based on the placement of flight info displays. So that is something that we're gonna use here further on, and we're probably, I was wrong, we're probably not gonna get into finishing the airport today because there is a lot more to improve. I wanna really have this as efficient running as possible. And usually I'm not much of a guy that cares too much about this whole efficiency project, but with this one, I don't know. With this game, I guess this is my entry drug, quote unquote, into the Tycoon games again. I used to be fairly big on all that stuff, but then it just went away. And look at that, my cafe definitely creates some heat, alright. I mean, how interesting can you really make ticketing desks, right? So I guess that works for me. I might eventually put a couple more shrubbery down here to make it a pleasing environment for everybody, and plus put a couple more flight info displays on, so you have the info heat map a little bit more balanced as well. But yeah, let's get back here into our build screen because it is already 2 in the morning and we need to get 2 body scanners built before the day starts getting super crazy again. And I'm just thinking that what I did there was a mistake. I should have put it here, but nah. Are they going to both? No, please don't tell me they are going through both. Okay, now we're gonna see if they're gonna have a major lineup again or if this solved the problem. Because in theory there should now always be 1 empty. It definitely looks better, I'd say. And we are now very, very close to getting this terminal up and running, at which point of course we can add so much more. 10,000 is of course not crazy amount of money, so I am going to wait till we have a little bit more money here. Yeah, but I think even though they are double scanning, which is really super annoying, the buildup of passengers is manageable. It's not as bad as it used to be. Another night without flights. And we just paid our balance. So we still have 24,000, so this time we're definitely gonna be able to extend to the point. 14,000, good. Now we are extended beyond the terminal here, so I am, and this is only going to be a very basic setup here, just because money-wise we have to be a little bit smart in what we're doing. So there's not going to be much of a actually I have to speed that up after all, otherwise I'm not gonna be able. Quickly guys, come on, hurry up. And you can see eventually we go on, of course, to extend the now we of course going to extend the gate, but for now this is where it's at. There's 7,000. We have staff on call. Objects here. We're gonna put a couple of chairs in, just to have them sit somewhat nice. Oh, sorry, a couple of benches, I should say. They are 2,000 a pop, I think. Oh no, they are 500. That's better. And I will with the planning tools, reflect the changes that we have already. And that is this. So we have to build out here, and in cyan, I am going to indicate where we're gonna have the new exit eventually. No, actually, you know what? That is not true. The new exit will be here. And conversely, large gate, where are you? Sorry, large sliding door. Blocked by nearby wall. That should be okay right there. And we have 214 left, but of course, that's not too bad. And then we're gonna have the next one here. Which I could do the math right now, how much all this will cost, obviously, just by how many squares we still have to work with. But I am not gonna bother about this, but this is our future planning anyway. I am going to assign now. Once this is all built, we're gonna assign the gate. And once that is done, lastly, what we are going to do. Oh, good. Good thing too, because now our planes are coming in, and now, of course, with the schedule, I have to be careful because they still need to be all. They still need to be all separated. Okay, assign to this gate, please. Thank you. And we need a queue. Now, for the time being, this is going to be for all y'all. And since this is a large gate where we will have large planes land, yeah. Well, now we're gonna go ahead here and slow this down again, and we're gonna look what we have here in terms of flights. Okay, so we have a morning, a 747 for the morning. Let's look at our schedule. What is considered morning? Morning is considered 4 a.m. Oh, we have definitely enough space to fit that 747 in for the morning. So we're gonna accept the 747 and we're gonna schedule it. Requires a morning arrival, and that's perfectly fine. So at 4 and 5 a.m. tomorrow, for day 23, it's going to be interesting. Because that's going to be where we see 3 planes coming in. So I will wait for that, and then I would say we finish the episode for today, and I think that should be enough then. Yeah, this game is really... It's... I'm very surprised how much you guys like it, and I'm very surprised how much I like it, to be honest with you, just because... Well, I did like the Tycoon games always, but I was just... I don't know. I guess something changed. I think this is genuinely fun. To see how it all works out, to see the inner workings, to see how the schedules work out. And of course, it is a learning curve, definitely, but I mean, what isn't? Okay, now we're getting into the realm of interesting, because at 4 a.m. is when our first flight comes, then 4:15, and yeah, we'll see now how it works. There's the first one. Second one should be coming in here right away. There's the second one. And then we have our very first large plane coming in here within the next... Yep, there she is. Came from the wrong side. Oh my. Now this is getting interesting. Now I'm gonna slow down because I have to see this. This is going to be crazy. Yep, there you go. Hello, passengers. And it works. It works indeed. We have the planes come in at a steady pace. Oh wow. But now I am experiencing a little bit of performance issues here, interestingly enough. Because there is so much going on in this airport now. So even at times 3, everything is rather slow. That is interesting. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I see the problem. I see the problem. This one has to be... Yeah, we have to figure something out because they're gonna miss their flights. But guys, that shall be it for today. I do hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, there's still, of course, just because it is an early access game, there is always improvements to be made on my end as well as on the game developers end. And as we both improve, I think this is going to be a series that's going to stick around for a while. And oh my, yeah, this is a busy airport, alright. I don't want to be the controller on this tower. But anyways, I do hope you enjoyed it, guys, and you join me again on the next episode of SimAirport. Until then, this is the Northern Alex signing off. God bless.